there?
Right here.
I feel like I was way back there.
We can get like real small and make it look like. All right, guys, we wanted to welcome you back in today. If you haven't been wowed yet today, this is the chance to be. If you saw the previous video on this house and you get to see it today, you will be absolutely blown away by the transformation. Wade has done amazing things with this house. We wanted to just take a moment and walk through and show you this transformation, but also talk with Wade and learn a little bit about his process on this. So this was one of the first houses that you've done all by yourself. Previous houses we've done together and sort of bounced some ideas off each other and brought the process together. But on this one, Wade took it all on himself from start to finish. And as you can see behind us, kitchen cabinets are in, granite countertops, paint is on the walls, light fixtures getting ready to go in. He's about ready to wrap it up. So if you or someone you know is looking for an amazing 3-bedroom, bath and a half house, square footage wise,
1,700, I think.
1,700 square feet, got a partial basement underneath of it. Beautiful part of Eakin Avenue here, beautiful homes around it. Definitely touch base and get more information on this home. But today we want to take a second and just talk about the process. What your thoughts were. Are there any surprises that came up as you jumped into this house? What are your overall thoughts?
Yeah, the process is a bit off more than I could chew, I think, almost. No, it was a huge process. If you guys have seen the first video of what was in here, in this room, this was not the kitchen before. It was just a cluttered mess, and even walking through the whole house, I reviewed that video the other day, and I was in awe of how much junk and garbage and stuff was here. So to get that out, I think the biggest surprise is just the transformation. You've been doing it for long enough. But for me, this is kind of my first real one, and I mean it's really amazing what you can take a house that's been neglected for 20 years or so, and you can restore it into something like this that can be somebody's home again. And it's the not the surprising part, but the fun or interesting part is the neighbors. You know, they talk to you when they start seeing. I had a gentleman stop by that's next to your house. And he was like, "It's looking good." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." He goes, "I live right over there." He said, "I'm so happy to see your house and this house being redone." So it's that part of it, just to, not that I'm in it to make a profit on the house, of course, but it's a kind of a secondary blessing to restore a neighborhood, really. And that's this part of Eakin is, I think, in that way. I think we had the two biggest eyesores on the whole lane here, and they're getting restored in here in probably less than a month. You know, they'll be fully finished and have maybe somebody in them that's going to take care of them, and families, I think, in both cases, I hope. So that's been kind of a cool deal out of it. So.
Well, and I'll put a link up here on the top. So the other home that I'm working on here on Eakin is just a stone's throw across the road here. So both of these are making a big impact on this street and on the neighborhood. We love to see these changes happen and to see the eyesore of the neighborhood come up and be such a big change. Now, one thing you touched on there a second ago was the transformation process of it. So if you're a person that loves to have a project of any kind, so you like to see something that needs change, needs improved, needs fixed, and you like to see that end result of a finished product, I think that's what both Wade and I enjoy out of this process. Obviously, we do it for an income as well, but we like seeing the process of taking something that's neglected and wore out and worn down, bringing new life into it, and making it something that other people can enjoy, call a home. Yeah. So we're going to take a walk through this house, show you the finished details of it. So once again, this is about a 1,700 square foot house, 3-bedroom, bath and a half. All the bedrooms are upstairs. It's got a huge first floor living space, huge living room. Wade has put in the additional half bath and additional laundry area here on the first floor. You're just going to be amazed. Let's take a look. Hey guys, so I wanted to wrap up this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the walkthrough that we had here today. It's kind of interesting. We just realized we're finalizing this video standing in the exact same place we were when this house began. So if you go back and look at that original picture, you'll see that. Wade, any kind of final words you wanted to say as we wrap up this video?
Yeah, I thought about this because the last on East Oak House, we talked about, like, you know, how to make the right decisions and where to put your money and all that. I learned without Andy being fully involved like it was on the first two. I learned how difficult that really is. Like I think I might even been talking about something last time that I didn't really understand to the fullest. That there's so many decisions to make and there's so many places to put the money. And even as I'm trying to finish up details now, I see things and I go, oh, what if I could do that? Or what if I could fix that one other thing? Or
second guessing, maybe where you're.
Yeah, sometimes a little bit. It's like, oh, maybe I should have done that. Or, you know, it's an endless possibility of everything you could fix. I mean, I could spend another probably $50,000 on fixing some more things or changing things or adding things or those sort of things. So, you know, it's maybe an encouragement to if there's somebody out there that's part of Andy's channel that wants to tackle a job. Start smaller. Start much smaller.
This was a major renovation, as you saw from the original. Yeah. So, well, there's your words of wisdom for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this house. Hopefully, we can do one more final walkthrough when everything is finished on this house. If there's time, this house may sell well before we even get to do a final one, and it'll already be in the hands of someone else living in it and enjoying the house. But everybody, just want to say thanks again. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe and keep following our channel. Thanks a lot.
At the end of the day, we're selling homes. We're not